So over the past 10 years, I have gone through a lot of different planners. Right here is just the ones that I happen to have handy. This particular one is a 2021 that I never even took I never even took the paper off of because I could not find the necessary momentum to push forward and actually use it. And part of the problem is that could not find a planner that fit exactly my needs as a writer. I'm going to jump ahead and tell you that yes, this video is about me making a planner. And it is about me making a planner that I am going to make available for purchase. And so if you're not at all interested in that, you know, this is just me kind of giving you heads up before you get to the end of this and you're just not even remotely interested. You also probably will not be interested in this if you are not an author, because what I have created is pretty specific to what an author who is interested in publishing, it's pretty specific to those needs. Now, if you are interested, let me show you something. Or actually, before I show you, let me explain or give a little background. Like I said, I have been searching high and low for years at this point for a planner to really fit my needs. I have in the past tried building it. I've tried, you know, getting planners that were mostly blank so that I could customize the pages. I've used all kinds of different planner systems, purchased very expensive planners, none of which I could quite stick with because they just didn't exactly hit the mark for me. And so what I have finally, like I literally just a few days ago posted on this channel about how I was going to try to make a planner and blah, 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 just a few days ago. And once I put my mind to it, because this is not, you know, this was not a new idea for me. This is something that, like I said, has been brewing. But once I put my mind to it, I put my mind to it. And the vast majority of my energy this week has gone into this. This is Momentum Shift. Momentum Shift is a planning resource that is tailored specifically to authors. It has yearly breakdowns, quarterly breakdowns, monthly, weekly, down to daily breakdowns. There's also pages that are centered around helping in other parts of your writing and publishing process. Things like a word count visualizer, a manuscript planner, publishing checklist, all sorts of different things that just really tie you into the publishing process and hopefully will help you get yourself censored and can be kind of a springboard for you as you go along this process. Will this write a book for you? No, it will not. Will this guarantee that it's going to be a bestseller? No, it will not. But I am fully confident in saying that I think that this could be an amazing resource for you, whether you're new to this or just have trouble getting into focus, getting into step with what you need to do. I fully believe that this could potentially be very valuable for you. Now, with that said, creating a planner is very expensive, and I know some of you who are interested are going to want to just purchase the planner. I do not have that capability yet. Maybe in the future it's something that I would be able to do, but as of right now, Christina cannot manufacture planners. What I can do is sell you the PDF file so that you can print it yourself either at home or at your local office supply store. I recommend a binder system. This planner is undated, which means that you will not have to buy it over and over and over again. It is an undated planner, which means that if you want to use it this year and use it again next year, that's totally fine. If you put it down and then need to come back to it, that's totally fine because it's undated, and so it's always going to be relevant when you pick it back up. I recommend a 3-ring binder system. You would get your own binder, all of that. That way you can move pages around. If you don't want to carry this around to your desk or wherever, you can just take out, like if you just need your daily schedule, you can take your daily schedule with you. If you want to print, 5 copies of one certain page, you can do that, and you're able to easily kind of move them around. It's also, and what I'm more proud of, is that it is also available in a digital format, just like my digital planning that I like to do, because digital planning is my preference, even though I printed this one out for effect, just so that you guys can see it, because I know that, you know, everybody ain't into the digital. Some of y'all prefer the analog method, and that's fine. But for my digital planning girlies, I got you. It is also available in digital format. And let me see, you can click around. You can go to your intro page to read my introduction, and then you can see how to use it. And then you go to your yearly pages. There's your yearly breakdown, or you can go to your monthly pages. Here's your monthly breakdown, and then after every monthly breakdown, there's a review, and then on to your writing section. Here's your manuscript planner. In the publishing section, here is your publishing checklist, all kinds of different things. You can click around if you're using this with, if you're using it with a PDF annotator, you'll be able to go in and you'll be able to check things off as you get them done. Look at that. Like, y'all, can you tell I'm really proud of myself? Like, can you tell? Can you feel it? But yeah, I'm really, really excited about this. Excited about this extension of the Warm Hues Creative business, which is, if you're not familiar, Warm Hues Creative is my business name, and CCJ Romance, which is me, the books, that is, you know, that is a spinoff of, that is a spinoff of Warm Hues Creative. Well, this Momentum Shift is going to be a resource for authors. There you'll be able to find links to videos that talk about the publishing process, the writing process. I'm going to have some articles and stuff on there, and it's all just going to be like, I'm really, really excited for the potential of it. Eventually, I'm going to build some courses and stuff into it, and these are things that I have been wanting to do for the longest time, but for whatever reason, I would always put it off. I would always convince myself that no one was interested, you know, nobody was into that, etc., etc., etc. But I'm about to turn 35. I'm about to turn 35 years old, and I feel like that is just one of those milestone birthdays, and it's a point to which I want to tie this idea of, it's time to stop playing small. It's time to go big or go home. And I like being in my house, but I want to go big instead. And so that's kind of my spiel about all of that. My birthday is Sunday, and I'm hoping, if I can get everything together, these things will be available on Sunday. There will also be like a few mugs and maybe like some stickers and stuff like that. But everything is going to be automated. Like, everything is going to be automated, and so I won't, like, there's not going to be any like signed anything or anything like that. Both versions of the planners will be a download. There will be no physical product. There will be no physical product. Eventually, I might offer, and I've been thinking about offering like a very select few, but I understand why those planners that I really liked the most, even though I did not use them, I understand why they cost what they did now, because, you know, putting a planner together with quality materials is expensive, and it's one thing to do it for yourself, you know, on a personal level. It's something else to do it in a way that makes sense for, you know, to provide for other people. And so I'll figure that part out. And maybe I'll have like a few copies that I could give out. But I really think that it would be cool for you to just have fun with it, you know, download it. If you prefer the printable version, finding, you know, a really cute binder like the one that I have, you know, and just really, really getting into it and making it your own. But yeah, that's all I have. I was actually really nervous to make this video. Really nervous to make this because negative self-talk is really a beast. It really is. But this is my way of pushing through that. This is my way of pushing through it. And once I put it out, once I get this edited and I put it out to public, there's no way I'm gonna go back on it. And so I am going to end this here. I'm going to edit and I am going to tell the world. Again, the site is not launched yet, but you can sign up to be notified when it's available. If you care to do that, you can, but you know, I'll make an announcement about it across across my other socials. So yeah, that's it. I'm really scared, but here we go anyway.